This video is about data from graphs. So we're going to determine the number of people or percentage based on a situation. When trying to solve for the number of people or percentage, the setup is always going to be the same. So we're going to have this people that vote for a certain thing over the total people equals percent over 100. So a pie chart is an example of how we can represent information visually. And in a pie chart, information can be represented as a percent or as a number. So in the first couple, we're going to use a pie chart that has information with percentages. And we know they're percentages because all these numbers have a percent sign after them. So if 200 people are surveyed, we want to know for question 1, how many people said their favorite fruit was an apple? So if we look at the chart, we see that 30% said apple. So we're going to have the people that voted apple, which is X, what we're looking for, over 200, because remember there were 200 people that took the survey, equals the percent, so we said that 30% like apples, over 100. Remember that percentage is always out of 100. So to solve for x, this is a proportion, so all we're going to do is cross multiply. So we have x times 100, which is 100x, equals 200 times 30. So when we cross multiply, we have 100x equals 6,000. And on both sides, we can divide by 100. So when we divide by 100, we get that x. So 60 people picked apples to be their favorite. Number 2, how many people said their favorite fruit was grapes? So 19% said that their favorite fruit was a grape. So we want to have x over 200, because again, there were 200 people surveyed, equals the 19% that said grapes over 100. So to solve for x, all we're going to do again is we are going to cross multiply. So we have 100 times x, which is 100x, equals 200 times 19. So we get 100x equals 3,800. And when we divide by 100, we get that x is 38. So 38 people said that grapes were their favorite food. In number 3, how many people did not say that their favorite fruit was pineapple? So first we want to look at this and we want to see that 15% in fact said pineapple was their favorite, but we want to know did not say pineapple. So we're going to take 100% and we are going to subtract the 15% of the people that did say pineapple, and we get 85%. So 85% people said that pineapple was not their favorite fruit. So we want to figure out how many people that was. So we're going to have x over the 200 people that voted equals 85 over 100. So to solve for x, we are going to cross multiply. So we get 100x equals 200 times 85. So we get 100x equals 17,000. And when we divide by 100, we get that x equals 170 people. Now let's switch and look at the survey for favorite basketball team. So notice that these are just numbers and they do not have percentages with them. So when they do not have percentages, we want to figure out first how many people were surveyed. So we are going to add all of the numbers from each team up. So we have 37 plus 67 plus 28 plus 18. And when we add those together, we get that 150 people were surveyed. So we want to know what percentage is Duke fans. So this time, the X is always going to be over the 100. So what percentage is Duke fans? Well, we see that 67 people voted Duke. So we have 67 votes over the 150 total people that we found took the survey, equals X over 100, because we're looking for the percentage this time. So what we're going to do then is we're going to cross multiply. So we get 150x equals 67 times 100. So 150x equals 6,700. So we're going to divide by 150 on both sides. And we get a decimal. So we're going to round to the nearest tenth. So we get 44.7%. Number 6, what percentage of people are Michigan or Arizona fans? So this time we're looking at two different schools that people picked. So we said Michigan or Arizona. So we want to add those two numbers together, the 18 plus 28. So 18 plus 28, we get 46 people. So 46 people picked either Michigan or Arizona. So we're going to set up our proportion here. So we have 46 people over the total of 150 people equals x over 100 because we're looking for our percent. So we are going to cross multiply, and we get 150x equals 46 times 100. So x equals 4,600. And when we divide by 150 and round, we get 30.7% because it's 30.66 repeating, so we're going to round to 0.7. The last question says, what percentage of people are not Kentucky fans? So we see that there are 37 Kentucky fans, and we know that there were 150 total people surveyed. So we're going to have 113 over 150 total survey equals x over 100, and we're going to cross multiply. So when we cross multiply, we have 150x equals 113 times 100, which means 150x equals 11,300, and we're going to divide both sides by 150. So when we divide, we get x is 75.3 repeating, so 75.3%.